And this is section 1 of 2, girls 5,000 meter run. Our national meet and armory record held by Erin Finn of West Bloomfield, Michigan, who will be here in the next section to defend her title. Hip number 1, Rachel Galton, Richmond Track and Field, All-State in cross country 3 times. Hip 2, Hannah Rose, state champion from Staunton, Virginia. Hip 3 is Emily Williams, Bristol, Tennessee. She was All-State in cross country. Hip 4 is Kayla Montgomery from Mount Tabor, North Carolina. Hip 5, Brianne Roche, Freehold, New Jersey. She was All-State in cross country. Hip 6 is Emily Maxwell. She was 5th in the state meet in cross country from Pennsylvania. She'll be attending Youngstown State. Hip 7, Mary Grace Doggett, the 3,200 meter state champ from Raleigh, North Carolina. Hip 8 is Alexandra Osman, Glen Head, New York. Hip 9, Elena Miller. She was 4th in her state cross country meet. She also enjoys skiing and playing lacrosse from Troy, Michigan. She'll be attending Northwestern and majoring maybe in engineering. Hip 10, Anne Lori White, Brooklyn, New York. Hip 11, Stephanie Gerland, Garden City. Hip 12, Ashley Welburn from Oak Ridge, the Lucky Charms Track Club. Hip 13, Alexandra Russo, Bellport, New York. Hip 14, Laura Hergenrother, Ridgefield Track Club. Hip 15, Teresa Enright, Morrisville, North Carolina, All-State on the track. Hip 16, Stephanie Ryall from Hamilton, Ontario. She also enjoys playing hockey. Hip 17, Elizabeth Dawson, Clemson, South Carolina, All-State last track season in the 1600, the 3200, and the 4x800. Hip 18, Corinne Flory. She'll be attending the University of Michigan. I am a Spartan alumni, so I say that grudgingly. She's from New York. Hip 19, Kara Dickerson from Midlothian, Virginia. Hip 20, just a freshman, Elizabeth Perez, Elmhurst, New York. Hip 21, Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia. She was 6th in the outdoor 5K last year. And hip 22, Allie Castro from Lincolnton. That rounds out your field in section 1 of 2 timed finals. Way out in front is Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia. Her last 400 meters was in the 82nd range. That is pretty darn fast for this 5,000 meters. Second place is Stephanie Ryall, Hamilton, Ontario. And it's a good thing this meet is indoors because your leader, Ann Kelly from Georgia, probably wouldn't appreciate running outdoors in the snow right about now. 40.8 for that lap. And I just want to call your attention to what a great meet we've had so far in day 1. So far, and we haven't finished yet, we've had 13 meet records. The girls' 60-meter hurdles, Kimber Payne in 8.63. The girls' emerging elite high jump, Ellen DiPietro tied the current meet record of 5.7 1/4. The girls' emerging elite 400, 56.46 by Lauren Burnett from Macomb, Michigan. These are all the meet records we've had today. The boys' 400 meters, there were 2 under the meet record, including Alex Leto, 49.43. In the boys pole vault, there was Sean McAvoy, 15.3 from Fordham Prep. There were also 2 under that meet record in the boys emerging elite pole vault. Girls emerging elite 2 mile was also a meet record by Megan Curram in 10:45.62 from Warren, New Jersey. The girls emerging elite triple jump, Ebony Owasu Sampa, 40:05.5 was the meet record she set. The girls weight throw and the boys weight throw, both by Throw One Deep athletes. The girls was won by Cameron Brinson in 51:02.75. She is just a freshman. The boys was won by Seth Whitener, who tied the meet record. We also had meet records in the girls 4x200 meters by Speed City. There were 2 others also under the meet record. Speed City running 142.03. The boys triple jump, Toba Olia from Brampton, 47.1. And the boys high jump, emerging elite, Vincent Calhoun, Speed City, jumped 6 foot 7 inches. And just recently we saw the boys emerging elite 4x400 meter record by the Baltimore Rams in 3:20.65. Here's your leader. Your leader in black heading on to the back stretch, Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia, a senior.
Stephanie Ryle and Elena Miller running 2nd and 3rd right now. Clearly, Kelly running a very fast pace out in front. What do you think here, Stephanie?
I think it's pretty amazing to run this race by yourself and have this fast of a pace. She's been waiting here a while to run this race. I think she probably amped herself up quite a bit.
That was her first lap over 41 seconds. She'd been consistently in the 40-point range, so still running very strong. Boys 5K, attention boys 5K. There will be 1 heat of boys 5K, and all competitors in the boys 5K need to report now. Back under 41 seconds for our leader, Ann Kelly, 40.7 for that lap. Again, all boys 5K participants need to report to the clerk at this time. Steady pace as Ann Kelly mixes in, lapping the field. Continuing in 2nd, Stephanie Ryle. And Elena Miller of Michigan in 3rd. Our leader coming by once again as she continues to mix in and lap. About 41.5 on that lap. Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia, finished 6th at the New Balance Nationals Outdoor 5K last year. Strong showing so far here, indoors. .41.7 for that 200 meters. Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia. Ann Kelly, our leader, crosses again. 41.6 for that lap. Right around 42 seconds for Ann Kelly, the leader again, Alpharetta, Georgia. Outdoor 5K All-American at New Balance Nationals. Trying to get on the awards podium out of the first section here. Here comes Ann Kelly again, looking strong. 41.6.
I'm pretty impressed right now, David, with the pace they're able to run here. This is a tough race to run indoors. 25 laps on the track at 9:30 at night. They're definitely showcasing their mental toughness right now.
And Kelly, hip number 21, continues to lead. She crosses again. 42.5, pace slowing slightly as she works her way through traffic.
Second in the red, coming up on the backstretch, Stephanie Ryall, sophomore from Hamilton, Ontario. And hip number 9, Elena Miller in third from Troy, Michigan. Fourth in her state cross country meet, also plays lacrosse. Second now is entering the home stretch in red. Miller, hip number 9, is in gray. That's your third place finisher. It's kind of hard to keep track right now. But we've got Ann Kelly out front in black, coming into the home stretch. Second place in red on the backstretch. Third place in gray, also on the backstretch.
.43.5 that lap for Kelly as she begins to grimace a little bit. Still holding her form very nicely out in front. Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia. Comes Ann Kelly in traffic. 3 laps to go for Ann Kelly. 15:11 with 3 to go.
In second, hip number 16. In red, that's Stephanie Ryle. Hamilton, Ontario, now entering the backstretch in red, second place. Followed by in gray, Elena Miller, hip number 9, Troy, Michigan, both on the backstretch, while your leader, Ann Kelly, is on the home stretch. 2 laps to go for Ann Kelly.
It's 43.4 that lap for Ann Kelly. She's going to be in the low 17s. How low depends on how strong she is through this finish.
Stephanie Ryle now entering the backstretch in red. She's in second place. Elena Miller, your third place runner right now in gray on the backstretch. Here comes Ann Kelly though for her bell lap. Ann Kelly right here in black, hip number 21. Let's help her out.
Ann Kelly picked it back up. 42.8 for that lap. She's in her bell lap right now. Help her out, folks, on the backstretch. Ann Kelly, Alpharetta, Georgia, outdoor, All-American, finishing strong. In the 17:12 range. 17:12.74 for Ann Kelly.
Here comes second place, Stephanie Ryle, Hamilton, Ontario. And third in gray, Elena Miller from Troy, Michigan.
Difference at this point, 16 more minutes. That looks like a seizure. You got it all to medical staff.
We are back to 2 races for the boys 5K now that everyone has checked in. So plan A, still 2 heats.